Hey, it's Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. And in this edition of Ask Jack, we have a question. Somebody texted it to me. When depositing a broker fee from a rental, does it go into the escrow account or does it go into the operating account? So you've got questions, I've got answers. Let's get into it. Great question. This question, by the way, comes from somebody who took our broker class and now is just now starting to run his own agency, so I'm very happy to answer your question. So the answer is, ask yourself, whose money is that? And the answer is, it's agency money. Is it client money? No, it's not client money. It's the broker fee. And so, in my opinion, the broker fee should go into the operating account. Remember, in most basic agencies, you're going to have two accounts. One is going to be the escrow account, which holds your client money, and the other one's going to be the operating account, which holds basically everything else. So those two things should never really mix. But there is a situation where sometimes money in the escrow gets transformed into the fee. Let's talk about that. But remember right now, if you have an inbound check, it should go in your operating account if it's a fee. Now let's take this other slightly more complicated example. Let's say that you're the list agency for a house that is being sold. So you're represent the seller. And as the broker of record, you have $10,000 in the escrow account at your agency. What happens when this deal closes? Now let's also assume that the fee is $10,000. Oh, that would be convenient, right? But you can't move the money from the escrow account over to the operating account until the deal has closed. And previous to that, you should have sent out invoices from both the buyer agency and the seller agency. Should also collect the buyer agency W-9 while you're at it. And you should have forwarded those over to the closing attorney, because the closing attorney on the settlement statement needs to account for this $10,000. It would be a good practice to double check the settlement statement to make sure that it's accounted for properly. Hint, hint. And this settlement statement should have this $10,000. And let's just say that out of the $10,000, it's $5,000 per agency. So in this case, once it is closed, and by closed, I mean actually on record at the Registry of Deeds, I'd wait till it's actually recorded. And once that closed, then you can transfer it over to the operating account, and then you can write the checks. One of which is probably going to be the buyer agency, and the other one is probably going to be to one of your agents if you're the broker of record at this agency. You might get in the habit of actually writing those checks in advance, but don't give them out until it's actually on record and you've actually transferred the money, because, strange things happen every once in a while, and you don't want to be distributing commission on a deal that actually has not closed. And I don't care what anyone says, it's not closed until the Registry of Deeds says it's closed, because it's on their website as recorded as closed. Okay, I'm Jack Gately from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. Have a great day.